summer for you guys? Progressing, meeting new teammates, meeting new coaches, just everything. How's that?
Summer's been great. It's been exciting. A lot of new things, new coaches, new players, new faces, but it's been really fun. We have a standard, so we're just living up to it.
Yeah, I feel like we got new people, new energy, and that means like a lot of new perspective. And I think summer's gone great. Again, like we have refreshed energy, and we're excited.
For both of you, as you mentioned, some new faces around here. As veterans, how do you, express the standard? You know, how do you get that across to them? Hey, this is what we expect in practice, at games, and all that.
I mean, of course, there was a conversation about it, and just like them being recruited here, like they knew what they were getting into. But then, like we're just living up to it ourselves. Like we're showing it in practice, like the competitiveness, the energy, the intensity, the alertness. Like we are living up to those standards. And if it's 6 returners, then the 3 new faces have to, they're either coming along or they're looking like left out a little bit, because if we're all sprinting on this side and then you're the one jogging, it's going to be real obvious if you're not living up to the standard.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like showing the example to them instead of like talking, but showing in the practice and like hold them accountable. I feel like that's the biggest thing for us. Is I think okay, that's what we have to do, and like this is like a daily standard. And again, like if everybody's sprinting and you're walking, then you're gonna be like, oh my God, like I have to do that. And I feel like showing them is like the number one thing for us, being a good example and hold them accountable, of course.
But along those lines, like how have you seen your leadership grow now that you guys are both upperclassmen and have been with the program for multiple years?
My growth, I feel like, again, I spend the most time in this program. So for me, I took that personally, if that makes sense, and I want to be the best example that I can. And also that comes from I had to be the best version of myself to help them in the best way possible. So I think first I have to be accountable to myself. I have to be coachable. Still have to hold those standards for myself so that I can be a great example for freshmen or like other classmen. So I think first for me, again, showing up my 100% or like 101 everything every day so that I can help my teammates.
Yeah, I agree with E. I think just being the best we can be, and then also just bringing them along. Like if we're going to shoot, text Peanut, like come on, let's go get in the gym, or go out to lunch with me and Zam. But just like making sure they feel like they're at home and just taking it really personal to make those connections.
You mentioned holding those newcomers accountable and to the standard. Have you seen them meet that standard up to this point?
Yeah, we definitely have. Actually, we had like a fun Friday. Was it last week or maybe 2 weeks ago? Me and Denai were partners, and Elif is nothing easy with Rin, so she took that personally, and I was like, "You're not losing. We're not getting last place today," and I held her to it. I made sure we were not last place in nothing, and we ended up winning. So I think that brought a lot out of Denai, and I was really proud, and I was like, we did that. Like I seen her hit a new level from the first day she came to now.
And also I think they're making our jobs easier because they're really coachable and they're willing to do that. So whenever we say something, they don't take that as like a personal, like coming from a bad space. They know that we're trying to push them every day and they're coming from a good place. So I think they're also doing a good job from there. They're making our jobs easier. So they're like coachable. Like when we push them, they're like, okay, like they're actually pushing it and we can see it. And also I think that's good for both of us because like, okay, like she's listening to me, she gets it, she's coachable. And also when they like change their effort, it also makes us okay, like we're doing a good job.
Yeah. So, then I also think like us building those connections, that makes it easy for us. And then they're able to be like, come on, Mac, you missed this layup, you missed me on the read or something. So it's been really good between all of us.
For both of you guys, you mentioned the new perspectives that have kind of joined you. I'm just curious what you've kind of taken or learned from the newcomers, whether it's your teammates or the newcomers on the coaching staff as well.
Mike, Coach Mac, all of them are great. So I think me and Mike have a little connection. We're always talking about some post-play footwork stuff. So we've really been focusing on just my finishing around the basket. And then Coach Mac just has great energy, like her energy every day. She walks in the gym and you know how she's coming up to us and just starting practice off. Like I just love her energy.
That explains so good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
For both of you guys too, you had a great season last year, but obviously there are still things that you want to accomplish. What are you trying to get done this year, like personally with your own game, but also what are you trying to achieve?
For me, like every year, like we're getting better, one step ahead, one step ahead. So I think that's where my motivation comes from. I don't like to set like one level. I just like, I want the best, like what we have. So I think for me, like what I want from this season, I want to see as a player and also as a team, I want to be better every day, every game, after every game. I would, like when we watch the films as a team and like even when we go out, I just want good energy. And like when I went to the court and after the game, I know me and my teammates, we did our like 100%. I think that's for me and for my team, I feel like that's my biggest goal for this season.
Yeah, we had a great year last year, and I mean we had a great team, but we have a great team this year too. So I just want to be better. Like you said, I don't want to set no standard, or I don't want to set like one goal. Like I don't want to limit us. I want to go all the way as far as we can. Like you said, get better every day, 100%, and just work our hardest.
Just going off of that with the newcomers, what do Zam and Karis bring as far as players and just personalities?
Zam and Karis is great. I mean, Karis is like the sweetest girl in the world. I mean, she was watching my dog all weekend this weekend, so she's just great. Karis is just a bundle of joy. Like if you see Karis, she's always smiling. She's always asking how you're doing. Like she's just great. And then Zam, same. Like it's so many great. Yeah, she's fun to be around. Always looking for something to do, new or like entertaining. But I think they're just great to be around, and they fit perfectly with us in this group. And even Denaya and Peanut and all the girls, everybody fits, and I hope they're loving it, and because we're loving them.
Yes, and they're bringing the energy. Yeah, definitely. There's like it's fun to be around. They're always smiling, positive. Like that's what we need. Yeah. Around, because when you have those people around you, you also feel good. And it's like this. Like energy transfers is like the same way. When they're smiling, I started to smile. Like, I feel like that's what we need, because like everyday practice is like we have up and downs, but if you have that kind of people around you, it's making it easier, I think.
Just a quick follow-up, they were opponents last year. Does that make it interesting now playing with them, or just how much does that ACC experience kind of help you guys along?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff talking.
We make it fun.
There's a lot of stuff talking because we let them know how bad we beat them up, but
that's true.
They don't like to talk about those things, but we love to. So that's that.
You guys have been here and you've been through the ACC time or two, and you played with the same coach, same school. You've probably seen everything. You probably think you can see. What's your comfort level and confidence level now that you had this season, and there's so much expected of you, but you've seen everything?
I mean, comfort and confidence out of the roof. I mean, you have to have that confidence in order for you to go out there and perform the way you want to. But of course, we're just still trying to get better and, be a better team, be better teammates. But, you got to be comfortable. You got to be confident in your game and in yourself and in your work. And our coaches make sure we're putting in that work, and they put that confidence in us also.
Yeah, I think confidence comes from like the work we put in the court. Practice is done, and now like we're here, but they're shooting inside right now. So like our coaches after practice, they're holding us like shoot, and we have like our goals like weekly, like 500 makes, like whatever. So like when we're shooting them, we let them know like everything is on the paper, like everything is like he knows what we're doing, and also the comfortable level. I spent my 3 years here, and like still I know like Coach Bowles still pushes me, so it's like you never get comfortable, but It's nice to have a coach like that. I just know that like he wants me to be better, and he pushes me every day. And again, that it's coming from a good place, and also like have a coach like him. It's like luck basically. So yeah.
Piggybacking on that, I mean, you all have been in the program. You know how Jeff is. but for the newcomers, the first time he gets on them and he may say something crazy, what's that like, and how do you all kind of, he's coming from a good place?
I mean, when he is doing what he does, you have to listen. You have to take what he's saying. And
he's always
you
right.
Have to, you always have to understand.
It's annoying, but he's always right.
He's always right. Don't try to argue. And I think I shouldn't say it's funny, but it's kind of like interesting to see how they react from their first time, getting yelled at or getting, how it goes. But I shouldn't say it's funny, but it's funny.
It is, yeah. I was talking to Pina because, you know, she's a freshman and sometimes she gets like, I don't want to say anxious, but like I can see from her face and like sometimes she comes to me and I'm like, if he yells at you, like it's a good thing. If he just like sits down and don't say nothing, if you do mistakes or like if not yelling at you, basically, I'm like, girl, you have to be worried.
Yeah.
But now like he is pushing them and when I see them, I'm like that's good for them. Like sometimes I know like Pina gets like, it's like, this anxious, I'm like you're good, like it's okay, that's good. But yeah, but I also like when they get anxious, like Pina come and talk to me, so I was like I can help you, like whenever you like have a problem, like don't be and also deny, like she was like afraid of making mistakes. I'm like, don't like make a mistake, just do your 100. If you do a mistake, he'll be fine with that. Yeah, but if you don't give your 100%, if you make a mistake, then that's when you have to be worried about.
Yeah, but I think they're doing really good. They're doing really well responding to it, and they're all very open and just they're real positive about it.
Yes.
You know, it's a rarity for you know, such a core group to return to a team year after year after year. What kind of advantage do you think that gives you guys in this team this year, just to have that core group returning?
I mean, it definitely gives us a great advantage. It's not very often where coaching say returners go show this play or whatever, but us having that core and, you know, our pieces coming back and trusting in each other and trusting in the process of staying together and playing together, it's like something special now because you transfer portal is crazy. And I mean, the proof is almost in the pudding. You see UCLA just won a national championship with 8 seniors. So, I mean, we're just trusting the process and trusting the program.
Yeah, and I think because we spent like years together, like we know where to find each other on the court, and I think that connection we build is like really special because I feel like Meg knows when I want the ball or like where. So I think that's also give us like the advantage.
Like you mentioned, just the portal and obviously NIL. This is a completely different world as far as like evaluating whether you want to stay or transfer. I guess what were those processes like for each of you guys in deciding to stay here? And you know, you don't have to say who, but were there people who wanted to bring you into other schools?
For me, it's finding it. So for me, I feel like this place, like as a player, also like, pushed me every day, but also to be a better woman outside of the world. I think Coach Walls does a good job on that. Just he doesn't see us just basketball players. Also, he prepares us outside in the world after college. And growing up in this program, I feel like that I fit in here. I feel like that's why I made my decision to stay here. I also like this is a good program because every day is actually like pushing you. Like Coach Walls is like pushing you every single day, and I feel like I want to be around this culture, this program, and I think that's my main reason to stay. And like now I'm a senior here, which is like when I look back, it's just crazy. It's the craziest world. I mean, word for me. But I think that's the main reason I wanted to stay here to spend my 4 year, basically the culture and like the person around me. I feel like they're just doing a good job for me to be a better player, also like a better woman every day.
For me, I think the transfer portal is great. You know, some people use it to get in a better place, and, you know, where they're at. But with my family and my circle, like, it was just not the right option. I mean, I feel like transferring is the easy option. And after my freshman year, it wasn't what I imagined to have a freshman year. And, of course, there was conversations like, oh, you should leave, you should do this. But I'm like, as a competitor, as a player, like, I want to just get better and, you know, to have success in this program. Like, I committed here. This is where I wanted to be. I love the staff and all that. So I think after that, after me getting over that hump my freshman year and was just like, let me just work through it. Like, let me just get better. It was really never like a conversation for me. I know I want to be here. I have confidence in this program and I have confidence in myself. And, you know, me wanting to get to the next level, I feel like Walls will put me in the best position. And, I mean, he has done it. He has proof, and his resume is amazing. So, I mean, it really wasn't a conversation for me.
You both, I think it's fair to say, broke through to another level last year at different maybe points in the season. I don't know, but how much do you hate to see a season come to end when you're playing that well, and, you know, how much,
Yeah.
you know, where are you gonna pick back up? Where do you feel like the game's over?
I feel like my best play is always in the postseason, and I mean, I hate it a little bit, but losing and having your best play at the end of the year, but then it's ending early, like then you want it to. It's not a good feeling because you're like, dang, I should have been playing like this all year, but it happens, and we just want to start back off where we ended.
Yeah, I feel like same for me. The postseason is like where I like take off. Like I feel better because normally, you know, throughout the end of the season, people feel like tired or like something. But for me, I don't know. I feel like I was playing better at postseason, and I was like, damn, it's over, and now I have to take a break and I have to do all this summer workouts. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I was like.
Kind of on that note, is there anything, leadership or on the court, that you guys are trying to emphasize from an individual perspective this year?
Individualized maybe. Just being more open communication. I mean, it gets intense in just how I communicate things, but just trying to make sure I'm still being that communicating factor with my team, coaches to team to coaches, and that little portal. But personally, just like my communication.
Yeah, being loud on the court, I feel like. And also, yeah, talking. Because I feel like communication is like the biggest keys in the court. Because, you know, you have to communicate. And like when you have problems with that, it just gets like frustrating. And also, yeah, being loud, I want like Mac to yell at me, to be honest. I'm like, just talk. It's better for me like if you yell at me and just don't talk at all. So I think, yeah, communication is the key for me.
How does your core has been together for so long? Y'all are the aunties on the team.
Oh my
God. When they call me seniors, I still can't believe that.
No.
But,
be honest.
but how much has Jeff changed as far as letting you all do the communicating? And I'm sure that you all taken somewhat of the coach on the floor role. How much has that changed, and how much has he changed in the 4 years you've been there?
I think he let us do the talking because also we have newcomers, and I feel like he want us to build this connection in the court, but also he wants us to like spend a lot of time outside of the court. So we go to dinners, we spend time, we're doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I also think it's kind of cool, almost like you can like maybe my freshman year, something happened, he'd jump right on it, but like something happened this year, he'll give us a chance to say something.
Yes.
And then you'll like kind of catch his eye and you say something and you're like, oh shoot, it's my turn now. Let me say something.
Yeah.
And then, but I think he trusts us, and like he said, we built that relationship. We built that connection with him for him to trust us. So I appreciate it because, I mean, he's a great coach, Hall of Famer. So him giving that confidence in me is like, wow.
Yes.
But like along those lines, have you guys started saying Wallsisms to like the newcomers?
Sometimes I make
No.
jokes.
I mean, you can make jokes, but like
I tell.
I'm really trying hard not to. Like,
I'm laughing. I can't hold it. Like you guys can see me smiling, like laughing.
Like I can tell you what he's gonna say. Like,
Yes.
you can literally
word by word.
Yeah, I'll think it and then he'll say it and I'm like, wow. So, but I'm trying not to say them out loud. I try to switch my words up a little bit.
What are the biggest Wallsisms?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You like
I can't.
Oh my god. It literally, if you come back to practice, I can have a mic and I'll be like, yep, he's about to say this. He's about to say this.
Yeah.
You gotta hear it in the moment. Like he uses the same phrases.
Like the possessions, I know what's coming.
Yeah.
I know what he's gonna say.
After this turnover, oh my god, you guys are getting turnovers. I have to threaten you.
Yes.
And you're like, oh my goodness, here he goes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Time for one more.
And this time last year, Walls talked about how just big that summer was for you and jumping in for your junior year. And he said that, if this junior class can do the same thing this summer that you did last summer, it would be obviously really big for the program. Obviously, they can't play for the Turkish national team, but how do you, I guess, kind of facilitate and help them to be able to take that jump that you did last year?
I think for me, whenever I go back for my national team, the positive thing is I'm around pros. And to be able to see them, what they're doing at the court with my eye, like I'm sharing the same court with them, and I'm like, we doing what we do here, but I know what we also have to do to get to that level. And I think when I get back, I'm just trying to bring what I learned to here. So also like for me and also for my teammates. And I'm not talking about it. I was 17 when I was like trying to get rebound over Brandon Stewart.
Yeah.
So it was just, but like whenever I go to practice, they're like shooting already. And like growing up, seeing them, I was like, okay, I need to keep doing that. Also, I need to bring that here for me, but also to push my teammates, because I know everybody has wanted to go to next level. And for me, I was like, I'm talking to them. I was like, okay, like they're doing this or this, like we have to do this extra, blah, blah, blah. And I think for me to bring that here, again, I feel like showing as an example, like after practices, come back for shoots and like doing extra ball handling stuff, because I feel like that's the little stuff what gets you like one step ahead. And yeah. But for this year, hopefully, I have the World Cup for the first time ever. I'm really excited. But yeah, so that's yeah. This later this summer, so I'm really excited. This is my first time, and I'm like I'm gonna be able to share the court with all these pros and like represent my country. So I'm excited.
Did you get rebound over Shelby?
Oh my goodness, no. She's over the rim. I'm like, I can't. I was like right there, maybe. But no, yeah.
Thanks, y'all.
Yes,
Thank you.
Bye.